manor house. It's probably over the map. How do we know these things? Is this our house or someone else's? Oh yeah, that was weird. Okay. Oh, please tell me there's a light. Jesus. Ooh, diary updated. Okay, inspect the first and second floors. What are we doing here? I'd like to know story. Alright, before we look at anything, we're turning on the lights. Close the door. Something's been going on here now. I'm not aware of it. Alright, I don't know where the switch. Oh shit. Ah, okay, there you go. Two ladies from the 1940s. See, how the hell was I supposed to find this room? Oh, it just goes on and on. Oh, that's what it says back. No business having to. I assume that I've checked out of a hospital. Not knowing what I'm walking into or what to expect. It's a bit too obvious. No idea. Like a son father story. And we've got maybe road, wasn't it? Yeah. Fuck, fuck, fuck. What? What is the, what is what? No, what is it? Oh, Jesus Christ, man. Why that's the light for it? Come on. I don't want it. Do I make tea? Remember that. See? I've just spent ages trying to figure out how to hide this because there's nothing around this park. Don't do this to me. Please don't do this to me. What is this? What is that? They don't help. Driving the police louder when I try to sing. Door back here. How am I friends for a place like this? I pay out my arse for it. only going to feed into that too. Alright, thank you. Going on.
This is Antarctica, the coldest place on Earth. And this endangered Arctic creature is attempting to communicate using a technique called vocal oscillation. We call this creature a Nico-phonic.
How on earth did I end up here in Antarctica? Well, I'm currently on an ambitious journey attempting to travel through every single continent across the globe, all without spending any money and relying on the kindness of strangers. But for all of this, I only have 30 days to do it. Is it possible? Only one way to find out. This is the £0 World Tour. So far, I've been to Europe, Africa, Asia, and in the last episode, Australasia. Well, I managed to raise funds for my very expensive expedition to Antarctica. I managed to do this by hosting an event with a fake famous DJ, and by making deals with a lot of brands to make them the coolest brand in the world by promoting their products when I reached Antarctica. So the One Week expedition already paid for the first time on this journey, we didn't have to worry about getting things for free. But make no mistake, this was easily our toughest challenge yet, where I had to travel through the most deadly waters on the planet that claimed the lives of over 20,000 sailors and 800 ships. This to make it to the coldest place on Earth, reaching temperatures of minus 94 degrees Celsius. All the money had been raised for this trip, so it was no longer about getting things for free. Now, it was about survival. But first I had to take my two-legged flight over the course of 2 days from New Zealand to the southernmost city on the planet, Ushuaia in Argentina, where my Antarctica expedition will be setting sail on that day. We are here in Ushuaia, the departure point for Antarctica, and Jesus is cold here. But it's beautiful, look at that. Wow! Time to get ready for this boat. The boat will set sail in an hour, but first I desperately needed to get something to keep me warm on this trip, to stop me from freezing to death. And of course, due to the rules of the challenge, I wasn't able to pay for anything. I'm currently filming a video. Is it possible for me to have this hat? You have a favorite hat? You have a favorite hat?
No.
I was starting to lose hope, but then on my way to the next shop, I met another traveller who was also attempting a crazy challenge of his own. Oh, really? Not fine. So are you going back up there? Or are you... Today? I'll see you there, man. I'm going to see you too. I'll see you there. You see? Nice to meet you. Making a friend in this team gave me a boost of hope that the paper pack in the next shop was calling my name. I'm filming a documentary on travelling the world with no money. I've gone to every continent. We're about to go to Antarctica today. I really want to have to take to Antarctica with me, but I have no money. Would you give me the pack? Yeah?
Gatlinburg will grant you my voice for previous well. So, with the stoke now warm, young Rico can set out on his journey to the end of the earth. But it won't be plain sailing. This schmuck has no idea that he's going to have to survive the most deadly force on the planet, Drake's acid, which was currently stirring up some giant waves directly on his path.
Hola! Yeah. Last time stepping on South American soil, so we'll be back to the movie space. But first, we gotta go on top. Yeah. These are hardcore. Wow. Me and George staying in. Okay, good. I don't fit in this. Oh my god, oh wow. Good to see you. Yeah, I made it, man. You made it. There's a strong community of people on this ship, and despite everyone being strangers, everyone wants to meet each other. Took a good time, for the boat is out to the bar on this crazy journey. And little did I know what they are. We are now in When we started this challenge, this was a distant dream, an impossible task, but now it is reality. We have gone through 4 continents, and we're now going to the 5th. It was no money. Sunset and we sailed into the abyss, beginning the 14-hour journey to Antarctica. All that we could do was take the great passage of ice west throughout the night. This boat is rocking. That means one thing. We're ready to go to the most dangerous places on this planet.
Passage. Drake's Passage is the body of water between South America and Antarctica. Due to the huge volume of uninterrupted ocean surrounding Antarctica, the Antarctic circular current is the strongest and fastest current in the world. But when this current gets funneled into this smaller gap between South America and Antarctica, it creates an area of extreme high-intensity waves. It can reach up to 12 meters tall. It is estimated that these rush seas have claimed the lives of over 20,000 people, most recently in 2022, when a rogue wave struck a ship's window, killing 1 person and injuring another 8. Drake's Passage is no joke, and needless soon.
That's fine.
To ensure survival, bicycles stays indoors. Don't leave your room when the red light is on.
Not a proper.
Not outside.
Please go and enter the great passage. There's a reason it's supposed to be one of the most dangerous places in the world. Before modern boats, this was a real killer. These waters are no joke. They're going, oh, God. Oh,
Nicholas headed back to sleep, but through the night, Drake's acid had his way with him.
That's the sky. Oh, all the way back down. All the way to the water. Morning. Good, good, man. You good? The passage is straight. I don't know why. I think it's my stomach is the best right now. Stomach this year is terrible. I really should have handled it. But the back end of the way, it's just nausea. The violence is constantly being taught. All day long, and into the night. And the worst part was, we're only halfway through progressing for the day. Oh, really? I was struggling to focus until I met this pair of absolute animals at dinner. Didn't even see face time. You don't even have appetite. I don't know how you guys have appetite. You guys are struggling as well. You're struggling as well. So, if you guys come to say this, just to say Antarctica, Bristol is a very topic. Yeah, it's also crazy. This place is not a joke. What's the main thing you guys want to see in Antarctica? So you're a big fan of places, yeah. This company that is stuff, they do this way to and they won't let the great passage bring them down, whilst all I was doing was complaining, why they didn't take part of the area, and making such a big deal. The Americans will get the life of the other person, but it is not easy. Another day passed by and I woke up the next morning inspired by time of currency. I explored the city with the backside of course. I've just been thrown to pieces. In the early hours of the next morning, we were just touching pieces. After a long grueling journey, we were about to arrive at home. Oh my goodness me. This is one of the craziest things I've seen in my life. There's nothing, just water, snow, mountains. That's all I can see right now. I can't believe I'm encouraged ourselves to the journey that I'm here. Man, it's been such a tough journey as well. Still got a little bit of way to go before we actually got onto Antarctica. But I wanted to come up and first of all, there's no one here and just see what it looks like.
I celebrate my imperfections. I do my days in joy. I am partnered with life itself. I'm never the same. But I'm always myself. By Prada.
The sun came up, we got our first proper glimpse of it. We survived Drake's Passage and reached Antarctica, but we weren't here to mess around. Remember, this voyage is part of a much bigger journey where I'm traveling through every single continent in just 30 days without spending any money. In each continent, I've had a list of challenges I had to complete in order to unlock the next continent. And it was no different here in Antarctica. Apart from the fact I had a bonus task to complete, which would involve me having to break Antarctican law. And finally, of course, I had to fulfill the promises that I made to the companies that sponsored this adventure by making their products the coolest on the planet. All of this to do within just 4 days of expedition. It was going to be tough, but it was time to get started. The goal is the best. I'll tell you this one. Board is the boat to get to Antarctica. Such a way. Okay. Oh my God. Ladies and gentlemen, our fifth continent, Antarctica. Here we go. And on our first expedition, I was able to complete my challenge and photograph one of Antarctica's majestic native animals. With the hope to be our easiest challenge, is when what animals are going to see the life in this continent. So it should be easy. Oh my God! It's not always the rain! Wait, this is what animal life is doing like Antarctica. Just to make that challenge a little bit harder, and find 3 different species of animals on this continent. Oh my God! We're feeling to the picture of this right now, because we're not on the continent yet. But that was about to change. We were about to arrive at our 5th continent of this series. Voilà, the continent that I was most excited to explore. Only 0.2% of our population has set foot in Antarctica, and I was about to join that small number of people. Thank you. That is foot. But I'm trying to get a first time. Here we go. Thank you, my friend. I'm really very sure. I'm not even so good. We made it, guys. We made it. Oh. And we made it. Well done. Well done, we made it. How you doing? Oh, you doing that? You don't like it?
I like it, actually.
Oh, can I help you?
I'm going to do something.
Oh, good to see. Cool, Pam. Oh, my goodness, you look at the skill in their work. No, well, crazy, right? That's too good. This next animal is going to be the most amazing yet. It's a real amazing, man. Amazing. Oh my God. Hello?
No. It's comfort.
Wow. What type of whale is it? When the humpback whale. If you look over there, you'll see the humpback whale in a jungle animal. And then we can see that first time. If you look at first, like I do. After that humpback whale, you want to see the nervous whale about that. Amazing. And I started found out and then just around the corner. Oh my God. Oh, this way. Here we go. I just want to know that's really funny. What is the name of that field? This is the third field. The first field. Antarctic first field. The Antarctic. Okay, sorry, give me 1 second. Right down there, you will see the Antarctic first field. As you see, that's going to be like 2 lines. What is the first secret? Only 2 lines can do that. Oh, good. Okay, now, when you actually look at the field, they're not actually field. They're actually 2 lines. They work with the field system. Only 2 lines to do that. Nature. What a beautiful amazing thing. And with that, our first challenge in Antarctica was complete. And it's time to get back to the mothership. We have to cross this later. Never mind. You got it, you got it. We make it through this together. You made it. The first section of our voyage. Goodness me.
Antarctica has over 200 different marine species. The rocky shores of mainland Antarctica provide nesting for over 100 million birds. Nico has had a beautiful glimpse of these species on land, but on the way back to the ship, he was about to take a much closer look.
Oh my goodness! Oh my god! Oh my god, look at that! Oh my goodness me! Yeah, I think she's turning towards the whales right now. They're going to go. Fuck, I think it's actually the whales. Not every day, right? You get to see a whale like this. My first down on touch was almost everything I hoped it would be. The only thing I could have wished for was that my new friends Pam and Clarence didn't have to leave Antarctica so soon after they arrived. How you guys doing? You gonna try and get on to the land one more time? Yeah. It's tough. No, that makes sense. And you want to do it? Yeah. No. Hey, it's very cool you guys to do that. Very cool that you guys have been able to do it together. Really? What about you? So you guys are like a couple of penguins then? Because penguins stay together forever. Break my heart that Pam and Clarence have come all this way, yet we're only able to see Antarctica and their beloved penguins from afar. Although we still had 3 days of expeditioning to go, there is still a chance they'll be able to find the courage from somewhere to get out on the ice. Day 2. Today's challenge is the Great Antarctic Law. Now you're probably thinking, that has been a challenge before, but I have no clue, because previously I said to 2 guys that I'd write their names in the snow. If I win the game, you guys have to book me and an Uber to the airport. If you guys win, I'll write your names down on the yeah, you're right. Even though they win the game, I still decided to keep my promise. You know what, guys? I'm still putting your names in Antarctica. Yeah? Still do that? What I found out is that actually it's as much to do is to write your name in the snow. We're going to have to work out how to do that. So we're going to have to do a whole Antarctica hike, get away from the group and to do our camp. I was not expecting this to be one of my days in the camp. This is going to be really tricky because sitting in the snow, kneeling in the snow, or even touching the snow at all are all completely banned here. So if I was going to write happy and educated in the snow, I'd have to break Antarctican law. But what was more important, being a law-abiding citizen or a liar? Big job on our hands today. Let's just hope we don't get caught. If we do, we're free. Good morning. All good? Yeah. That's what on our second Antarctic island. Oh my god! How close is that to the building? I don't do it. I needed one touching bag where I could promote the brand that got me here. And then, right in the snow. I could have jumped into this hike right away. What was this many people around? And to avoid raising any suspicion, we had to blend in and act like racing it forward. Listen, oh, no, listen. This is the very simple. We have a building before. They're very free. Yeah. Well, this is the people. Yeah. We can go out alpha. Okay. This is, the whole people we've got and we decided it would be best to hang at the back. Get some fire at time. Hola. Hola. Okay, so just one more time you need to walk fast and then doing the short of that. I'm doing the same like that. Where are you from? From London. Yeah. Where are you from? Oh, wow, that's good. Amazing. Incredible. Yeah, this is normal food. Yeah, normal food. Right. Have a great day. If you are one of the coolest watches in the world, I think some God needs to like to have watches. They tell the time so well, and so cool a guy. Coolest in the world. Whatever the coolest clothing in the world, you know. You can cool wherever. It's the coolest in the world, and it's a making this group officially the coolest companies in the world. By the time I finished, everyone was walking back over towards me. Everyone's coming back, and we haven't done the main thing we needed to do. Which is a problem. We still need to talk to them. We still need to talk to them. This is right on the weekend. Oh, God, shit. I'm going to do it. How about we try to impress the coolest? Wait. The past is realistic. But this is it is criminal. Why don't you see? Look, behind us now.
Security hot on his tail, Nico must act with both swiftness and stealth in order to pull this off.
The boss, they're incontinental criminals. Thing I've ever done on this planet. If anyone says, well, it seems dangerous, I'll tell them now I'm going to end this story. For the rest of my life.
It would seem that these Antarctic conditions have frozen young Nico's few remaining brain cells, as this does not save Nico. Fortunately for him, however, it would seem that his eyes remain intact, enabling him to enjoy these spectacular views.
Oh, God. And look at the view. Look at the view. Wow. Look at that. What a view. This is genuinely one of the craziest places I've ever been to, and the fact that we made it here without spending a penny is even crazier. But I couldn't help but notice that something was missing. How was before? Where's Pam and Clarence? If you look, they're at 6.
They said that we can walk in time.
Oh, they were back again. Oh no.
Didn't even get here.
That's a shame. So Pam and Clarence are getting involved. I think it's a little bit difficult for them. As soon as the word Pam and Clarence haven't got involved. Oh, gosh. The fact that they're not able to experience this makes me quite sad. We should show them some shots in the unfortunate cost of it.
Saddened by the news that Pam and Clarence had failed to make it again, Nico felt that if they can't come to Antarctica, he will bring us to them.
Pam and Clarence. Right over there, you'll see a bunch of Gen 2 penguins. Now, I know what you're thinking. They're not Generation 1 penguins, they're Generation 2 penguins. That's why they call them Gen 2 penguins. And look, there you guys are, right there on the ship, having a great time. Probably partying. So, shout out to you, Pam and Clarence.
And it seems that young Nico wasn't the only explorer capturing this natural beauty.
Really? Okay. The young ones? Well, the young ones. Oh, that is quite cool then. It's like a picture. First, okay, I'll do the coldest fish. Wow, what a great picture. Well, I had more in my life. Are you really right in the image? There we go. But this time, I was inspired to capture more. Oh, there we go. I'm going to call this one Pam and Clarence. You saw that? Oh, I was tempted to do it. You saw it. It was guys laughing. You're not mesmerized with photography for me then. Absolutely stunning and absolutely my photo. We even managed to get this one of a black screen where you will see a joke man who still hasn't liked this video. We have our own special like animation when you like the video. So please like the video and also subscribe because my dream is to hit 10 million subscribers before I turn 49. Please, if you're not already subscribed, hit that subscribe button. I beg you. Alright, let's go back to the video. I wouldn't have been able to capture these pictures. That would seem kind of the camera. It turns out it's actually a crazy coincidence that we're both here together. The European here has actually also traveled a monumental distance to arrive at the southernmost point of the planet, starting in his hometown of Vancouver, Canada, right next to the Arctic Ocean. And he's traveled a crazy 40,000 kilometers from north to south just to get here, to document his journey and experiences along the way. So do I fit? The trip? Well, that's probably the trip by far. Is it? Yeah. They're like in an isolated continent. Penguins and all these types of animals you can't find anywhere else. So it's special, I have to admit, I agree. I would actually say this is the best part of Arctic as well. It's crazy how it's very hard to appreciate the journey to now. I mean, yours has been a lot longer. Yeah, but the timing is crazy. Yeah, the fact you both linked up this. Man, Eugene and I have both been on a mental journey to get here. And the fact that we're both in agreement that this is the highlight of our trip tells you all you need to know about where we are right now. That's not something. You rest up. We're gonna need it. You agree? You agree? Yeah.
Yes, rest deep in the spine.
The actual word, it just sounds cool. We're now going to climb a mountain. And this is going to be our very physical deeper. The challenge we were facing was this mountain. Now, in normal conditions, this would be simple to load. But with harsh weather and thick snow to battle through, it's not just a walk in the park, it's a time for only the most spicy of creative explorers. So let's do this. I like penguins right there, you know, that's just normal. With my penguin brothers and sisters cheering on, I had no option but to get first to the top of this mountain. So we're going to try and have right now just a recreational drone shot so you guys can see the mountain which we're climbing. Oh my gosh, this is tough. Determined to be the first up, I had to make sure I was moving quicker than everyone else. However, due to the thick snow, it was much harder than I had anticipated. Because the snow is so deep, it's a lot of work. Get to the top first, and he sped up the group in effort to cut me off, but as I made a move to prevent him, the surface made its move on me. Woo! And I got to do a lot of things. Now here's the thing, there's no uncomfortable bridge, because there's no uncomfortable people. So this is a bit of a challenge, you know, there's no uncomfortable country or anything like that. It's kind of mental bridge, it's very difficult. It's not like the incredible thing that's going to fall in from the heavens. So it takes photos, it's really cool. Actually the coolest thing in the world, and it's just going to be floating here. What the hell? Shane, wow, I didn't even know that they came from that country. It does make sense for the coolest suit in the world, so it would make sense to be in the coolest place in the world. Now, I'm not actually going to eat this here, I'm going to share them with the people on the ship. It's actually against the laws to eat it without that. So now I guess it's time to move on to our next challenge.
Well done, Nick. Let us choose the laws you will. What a wonderful mind you have, dear father.
Right now, I'm going to something absolutely terrifying. A cold plunge in the freezing ocean. The plunge is said to be one of my hardest challenges yet. But if you know me, you know that this is a challenge and an opportunity. Not just for Ice Plunge World Champions, but also to secure my next flight too. Literally we are doing a little wager on who can stay in that ice cold water the longest.
I think you have no shot at winning, so I'm down to do it.
You are for a wager, yeah?
100%.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Seeing here was very comfortable, and this is due to the fact that he's from Vancouver, where they're used to freezing cold conditions. So he definitely had the upper hand.
If I win, you have to do 3 laps around the entire boat and get your swim trunks. And today it's like -4, -5 with the winds.
Okay, I'll do that. If I win, you got to book your flight to do it.
I don't believe in you, and the fact that you want to keep me in this team, so I'm good with the deal. Okay,
This is what I got to do. I got to do it. No, you're a crazy kid. Tremendous. That could be a real day, man. That could be a real day.
and informed me that you could indeed not. You see, at these temperatures, after around 2 to 3 minutes, you may begin to lose control of your muscles, and your mental capacity would be greatly impacted. It may even be happening to you both right now.
Once you feel your blood stopping, that's when the fight starts. We just start feeling nothing on one point. The penguins can do it like I.
The penguins may be able to handle this, but these boys definitely can't. Another 5 to 6 minutes in here, and the body drops to around 34 degrees Celsius, the temperature that hypothermia is. So this flight's to Rio.
The fun never ends. Unlimited data for social media on Foxy Mobile.
What a result here will be shown conviction
Alex, I said all these. I like what you like. $7 $177.
Can they do it? Oh, very nice.
Well, here we are in Stoke at the temple. And raining. Victorian clubbing.
Whilst that was undoubtedly one of the worst things I've ever put myself through. Oh, that was so easy. Alive! The suffering was completely worth it. And thanks to you accepting the wager, we have managed to secure a way out of Argentina ahead of our return. But after trying not to get back into our clothes, me and the team headed back to the boat, where I had an additional favour to ask. Okay, you know what? The rule is, so if you get my ticket to the hill, if you're up for it, I'll join you on a road trip in off the road and go there. You didn't come back there. If you're honest, yeah? I love a road trip, you guys. You can do that for your life. You can do it. That's crazy, yeah. Me and man, if you on the road, you know, the new down the roof like it. I'll get... There, you see a bunch of gentlemen. That's you on the right hand, and that's you on the left hand. There you guys are, right now on the trip. Having a great time. Probably faster.
I'm encouraged to see a penguin walking.
Remember, you weren't at the top of this mountain, but in my heart you were at the top of the mountain. In my heart, Harris, you took a selfie with a penguin. And in my heart, Harry, you also took a selfie with a penguin. This is all of us together. Now, I know it seems like Sam and Harris were enjoying the technical podcast I created for them, and they were. But I think you know that how good my video was, together truly compared to seeing it with their own eyes. Now, it's not for a lack of pride that they had. Both Sam and Harris had already attempted to join us on the Antarctica expedition, but each time they had the conditions been too challenging for it, which is something even I experienced myself. And so by no fault of their own, they just unfortunately remained on the ship. The fact that they made it all this way and were so close to achieving.
It was time for the 90 beasts to leave with your couple of birds. It's final chance.
The officials know what I thought. Trying to show the people on this ship. Would you like to try the official suite on Antarctica? Okay, we will honest opinion.
I'm telling you my honest opinion.
Honest. I haven't said this before, but getting people to try my suit is one of the most nerve-wracking things for me.
I'm a candy guy. This is fire.
Thankfully, they were a hit. Even the crew of the ship loved it. These are now the official suite of Antarctica. Obviously, we couldn't leave them on Antarctica. I found this packet in the sky in Antarctica. Yeah. Oh, yeah? I think it's the whole thing. Yeah? No, I don't think. It's been a lot. It's been full on. Yeah, that's really cool. Have you both got a picture together on a boat? Yeah, put together in the boat. It would be cool though to have one on the boat. I was over the moon to hear that Pam and Clarence were giving Antarctica one last chance. I'm really glad that for the last one, Pam and Clarence decided to join us. But it was a commitment, my own life. I was pulled up to the shore of Antarctica. There we go. All I could do now was hope that Pam and Clarence pushed through and fulfilled their dream. Well done, well done. Well done, bro. I was over the moon to see Pam and Clarence finally make it. There we go. You ready? Let's go. That was only ever half of the dream. So what's the main thing? Anything about things? Well, we're coming on top. That's the straight for it. There you go. Look at that. How you can there in the person. When you work going out there. Oh yeah. Yeah? Oh yeah. Yeah, it's cool. I'm really happy to go married.
Reunited with his family, the journey of young Nico has come to an end.
Water, snow, mountains. That's all I can do right now. Antarctica. So that is a crazy statistic. I think the most shocking thing about being in Antarctica is really seeing climate change with my own eyes. Like I've seen penguins which used to live in one area have to completely migrate deeper south just because the climate they used to live in no longer works for them. Sometimes with these icebergs which are obviously melting because of the rising temperatures. And it's crazy that all of this happens because of the way in which we live in society. Ready to go? Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Well done. Well done for that. You're nice. You guys are nice and kind. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. There we go. We look out for each other. You're right, Pat. And as you guys know already, I'm adding up the total of each active kindness throughout this series, calculating it, explaining it to charities from each nation of the world. During this episode, you're going to receive a free Muslim pack right from the beginning, adding to £34 to your total income. But of course, each company's charity will get a fair share of the money, and for the continent of Antarctica, we've decided to select Oceanize, a charity which monitors penguin populations in order to not only gain a better understanding of the effects of climate change, but to also help educate others on it and how it impacts the world. And with all that being said, it's time to bid Antarctica farewell.
Sorry about that. Running from Spain, right up on Brabant to Barnum and talks until the web rate became a flame. I hate sleep. I like the weekend because other people don't sleep either. Mindless TV shows irritate me, but they're my messiah because I can become brain dead, wasted, lost in trails and price alive. I'm a survivor.
We'll be taking on the penultimate continent in South America. By the time I arrived back there, we had just 6 days to make it through our final 2 continents and complete the whole world in just 30 days. We're going to complete this in 30 days. We're going to have to really start reading things up. We really can't miss this flight. Oh, no. Happens to me 2 times.
Welcome to the channel today. We have the guest arrive our features. I just think
in the box telling the story. It could be true, it might be a lie. The rest will have to guess which it is. Every correct guess earns a point, and the person with the fewest points at the end faces a brutal punishment. Before we start, make sure to like the video and subscribe. We're giving away £1,000 for batting subscriber at the end of every month. So, let's get into it.
first off, in the hot seat, we have
Oh, okay. That isn't English. But anyway, I've got a story for you, okay? It's actually on topic. Okay?
When I was about 17, okay, I was about 17, I went to a KFI shop. Oh, okay. On tour, right? I'll actually picked out for underage drinking. What? Yeah, I went on it. What? No, wait. This is like what evil. Yes. What day? Oh, I'm just taking a shout. There's a few days ago. I'm 20 I'm not 100% sure on the time. 3 years ago. No. Oh my
Yeah, 2022.
In Liverpool. It might not have been 3 years ago. Oh, you actually, I think you cancelled it.
What was the goal for?
Well, that's good. Hi, Vic. Pick me up.
What is free lock the door in the last year?
Well, no, my mate's staying with me.
I don't know the wrong one. You said you got some point from there.
Come on.
One time, yeah. The time where I was like just a fool with it. The World Cup one time was really old. I got to Liverpool with paper as well. I remember you. And then I got my words. I was like, Ambrose drinking, went for an Ambrose, threw up everywhere. Okay, so I thought Liverpool. I think he's telling me very good. I don't know what it is, there's something about him. And I know very well, I know his body language.
Our branches are staying put. Our branches are staying put for at least the start.
I'm gonna still say Paul because I don't think you've ever gone to Paul. Well, I'm also home with Paul. How many points do I get? What? Do I get points? What is the winner of the video game? No, the league of them.
The long is that?
So, when I was younger, I'd say around 10 years old, I once played an academy game for Manchester City. By accident, it wasn't supposed to. We sent a letter to the wrong house for the trials for the game. And turned up and played the game and told me to do that.
Why KO? Easy to make the answer. Those destinations on the ways. It's convenient connections. Quite succeed. It's just
This is it. This is where we filmed Love Actually. I like to come over twice.
Surely you got that the other day. I know because the name was on the list. I actually got it and he was giving out tickets to the Man City game. Well, I get the envelope with the names on it. And he's looking through it and then I went and said my name and they didn't have an envelope with my name on it. No, this is good.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the way I
No, genuinely though, I mean, I got there, it was like one of the most surprising things ever. I got there, we went to the envelope, didn't have me for the ticket. He was like, alright, just play anyway, whatever, please, come on. We've got my dad to the side and said, you should have been there.
Yeah, so you know when you got this, like, I came through your letterbox, what was it addressed to? You just see a random next part, yeah, go on, I'll turn it up.
No, so it comes from like Saturday evening, Tuesday, out from our team, by 6, Tuesday, I got a letter from the
So, like, all that thing you got,
to my sister.
not the church one. What position did you play?
Still a mid, right mid. I got
How did you do?
we don't have to come back. So,
What shirt number did you wear?
we don't have to go.
Did you score? Did you pop? Didn't you?
But you're going to pass me a long thing.
You're on the pitch. You're in part. Then just go on.
When I got there, I forgot my football boots. Yeah, we had to go to Sports Direct when we got there to get my boots.
She's actually told you this. Really? She's actually told you this before. What she's actually played for Man City.
Yeah, I think she actually. I thought it
You know what? I'm going through. No, I'm changing it. He just looked at me like I'm an idiot.
Okay, I come with you. I did play.
Oh,
You didn't get told not to play. Oh, you can do. When we stop. When I play that you started thinking, I tell you the story. When I did play for school, I was at Tyler, every week she squad to play about 6 weeks in, I got there and was giving out the ticket. My name was there. He told me I could send a letter out 2 weeks ago. So I'm coming back and still coming back. Why you know?
I'm going My dad actually revealed.
No, but it's I don't know. Is it fine?
Hey, Steve, you should do a fucking autobiography. I choked slammed my mum. What? What was she choke slammed on? Oh, yeah. Whoa, I didn't know you saw it. And then, yeah, put my hand lifted her arm up, lifted her up. Would you like to demonstrate or remote? Oh. My God. Well, I'm doing it. What is the shot? You know the shot? What is the this is what I'm like. He's definitely done that. What was that called? Was there any back and forth between Arthur and Planner? Well, I was just like saying that I couldn't show you like a magic trick. I'm not he didn't tell you what he could choke from? No, of course not. If I told her, I'm going to put my hands around your throat and slam you into the bed. You think so? I'm going to say it's one of them. I can go in and show you a magic trick. Boom, choke slam. But I'm just going to say it. Thank God if you don't put that in YouTube because it would have been a trend in the UK. Yeah, choke slam. You've been wanking and choke slamming. Sounds like a great childhood. At least you didn't go to the room saying that magic trick.